Greetings everyone. This is the bonus module of the Recrogrid Framework Form Validation course, where I'll place the previously created validation error messages into the Recrodic dictionary and create a new migration version for the entire modification. Let's dive in. I'll place this message into the Recrodic. In the admin menu, I'll select the Recrodic option. For those who haven't heard of it, I'll briefly explain the most important details. Recrodic is a module of the Recrogrid framework where various messages, column names, or any text displayed in the GUI can be stored. It's also prepared for multilingualism. By default, it contains English and Hungarian, but it can be extended indefinitely. The module can be accessed from both the server and client sides and can be edited at runtime on the interface. One of the most important parts of Recrodic is the Recrogrid framework, which can save a lot of work. However, a full presentation of the module goes beyond the current tutorial. For now, we'll only use a small part of it. I'll use a new scope, which is the order detail validation error message. The identifier will be discount. To use it, I'll need the Recrodic service. From the parameters, you can see that I'm passing the scope and the stringid. However, because of this call, I'll need to convert the entire method to asynchronous. This affects the server side too, but it's not a problem. I'll pass the new parameter to the server-side Recrodic. On the client side, we can also subscribe to the event asynchronously, so modifying this is also not a problem. I'll need the Recrodic service here as well. I'll get this through dependency injection. And here it is. Thanks, Copilot. I'll build and run the test. It works well. And now, as promised, I'll create an export of the entire validation for version tracking. We've already created similar export-import actions before. If you haven't seen them, I suggest reviewing them because you'll need those basics for a complete understanding of the following steps. First, I'll create an export of just one Recrodic item in the usual way. The previous versions are visible here. I'll add 1.2. The 1.2 migration needs to be run if the current version is 1.1. I'll import the Recrodic I exported earlier. I'll comment this out for now because I also need to update the version number in my local database. I need to modify the entities for order details to the new class. I'll find the original setting and copy it. I'll copy the new setting from the GUI. However, there's a trick here. Since there's a modification here, I need to keep the original entity name and specify the new name in a special property called migraname. I'll update my own version. The log shows that the import of 1.2 ran. And now, I'll try everything on a new database, Northwind 3. Every migration and import ran. Here's the new database. I'll restart it under IIS because my client is set to that port. And it works as expected. With this, we've reached the end of the tutorial. You now have the knowledge to create form validation that can be used on both the server and client sides. You also know how to retrieve error messages from a multilingual dictionary and how to publish modifications to the production environment or to other members of the development team. If you enjoyed it, check out more content on our channel and subscribe to be the first to hear about new releases. Thank you for your attention.